Great. We got some great opportunities.
Resident numismatist. I am his student today. This is my first coin show, and the one thing that stood out to me is the way you can get these very rare pieces home is unbelievable. So, Mike, I'm going to let you take it away, but let's give him just a little quick kind of tease as to what is coming up in this hour.
Well, this is a brand new coin just released into the marketplace. We've got this at our initial pricing that we have here. First 50,000. It's called the Eagle Privy. We'll discuss what that's all about. First 50,000 additional designators of value. Very first time that we have seen this. We debuted it at 1 a.m. It was incredibly popular. So we'll be able to.
So hurry on that.
Yeah. This will sell out in this hour. This will sell out in this hour.
Okay,
absolutely.
That's why we wanted to tell you.
They're irreplaceable.
Oh,
they're
really?
irreplaceable, so I can't, well, at this price, I can probably bring it back at 556, 657, something like that. So, got to get it due.
Okay.
And then this, by executive order, we have the last of the Lincoln cents. This is the last one. People are losing their minds, as they should. It is our longest running coin, the Lincoln cent. It's been going on since 1909. And it's not just the end of the design, it's the end of a denomination. There will be no more pennies, no more Lincolns, no cents. It's not that it's a Lincoln cent. There's no more Lincolns, there's no more cents, there's no more pennies. The denomination is over. The last time we ended a denomination, I believe, was 1889 when we stopped the 3-cent nickel.
Wow.
So it's been forever. So the pennies are over.
Okay.
So those are Mint State 70, first day of issue, exclusive to HSN.
That's why we gave you a tease at the top. Grab them now. We'll get there with the full presentation, but just like Mike said, this is like really your last and only an opportunity to do so. Okay, so let's kick it off with this one. Our HSN deal price right now is $79.99. Oh wait, no, that was my Lincoln one. Okay, this one, oh, even better. Okay, this was the reorder. This was the reorder.
Well, I just was able to get a few more coins. You have to understand. So, John Lennon, it's John Lennon. I don't have to explain John Lennon. You know, everybody knows that.
You know.
Everybody knows John Lennon. And his death was one of the kind of the tragic things in popular culture, obviously. And so there's commemorative pieces out there. There might be tens of thousands of different commemorative pieces for John Lennon.
Honestly, if you think about it.
They're out there. They're in every possible format. However, there is one coin. One legal tender coin, and it's this right here. For the very first time, the Royal Mint has made a legal tender coin. John Lennon's on this side, and as its legal tender, King Charles is on the other side. It has a face value of £5 that is legal tender in UK.
Wow.
It is made by the Royal Mint. They've been making coins for, what, 1,200 years. Wow. And it is an official John Lennon legal tender coin that you see right here. So you have the, the Lincoln penny, and the Kennedy $50, and the Washington quarter, and now you have the John Lennon £5 coin that you have right here. It is truly the greatest commemorative to one of the greatest musicians, cultural icons that we've seen certainly in my lifetime. The first time we brought this in, I think we had about 1,000 pieces. They were gone just like this. I was able to get 500 more pieces in at my original issue price right here. I don't know if they can get any more of these in. Given the situation in the world today, who knows? I had it for a few minutes at 1 a.m. I don't know how many we have left. I'm assuming 300 or 400, something.
300, that's it, about 300.
About 300, so we sold 200 at 1 a.m. So you need to pick up the phone. This is your opportunity. I don't know if I can get a restock. It's not a price issue. I don't know that I can get a restock on this.
And look at how it's I just love all of this. I mean, do we get this with all of our coins? Again, I'm like, this is just so beautiful.
No, this is kind of a special presentation.
I mean, look at how, this would be an amazing gift. For this price of $39.99, that is pretty amazing with all of the story connected to this. And then you were talking about the Royal...
Right here, the Royal Mint. Of course, they've been making coins in England for over 1,000 years.
That's amazing.
It's the Royal Mint.
Right.
Okay, and this is an actual coin. As opposed to, like I said, there's lots of medallions and silver pieces and, all of this kind of stuff commemorating John Lennon. I mean, like I said, he's John Lennon. But there's one coin. This is the coin.
Wrap your brain around that. And to be able to make it yours for under $40.
And then look at the image that's there. And if it looks familiar, is because it's that image.
Here we go. We're going to focus on for you. Hold on.
That most iconic photographic image of Lennon right there, wearing that kind of famous T-shirt looking on. And what you have is you have the coin that mirrors that profile right there.
This is so impressive.
And then on the back, of course, it gives all the technical details and so on and so forth in terms of the specifications and all. And like I said, at $39.95, the official one and only John Lennon coin. And of course, it's been approved by the Lennon estate because you have his facsimile signature down here.
Oh, wow.
With that.
Okay.
And you know, that's a difficult license to get as well. So like I said, there's lots of commemoratives. There's one coin, so one official numismatic commemorative, and you're looking
And you're one of only however many hundred or maybe a few thousand that have this. I mean, this is a very special gift. I mean, beyond just coin collecting, if you're also a John Lennon fan or you know somebody in your family, what a special, valuable, one-of-a-kind, truly type of gift for somebody. For under $40, and maybe this is the first time you're watching one of our coin collector shows, you're thinking, wait, what? I never even heard of this. I mean, I've always been a fan. $39.99 to get this home. And again, it was flying at 1 a.m. We're down to the final 300 or so. And with now with everyone ordering, we're pretty busy,
200.
About 200 or so. Yeah. That's assuming you're getting one, and that's actually a good point.
And I think most people, because I reviewed the original orders, most people were getting, on average, a little over 2.
Really?
Well, sure.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
You know, you're getting it for your kids or your parents or, aunts or uncles. I mean, I don't know, who's buying where here. But I mean, it's official. It's the only one. It's affordable. It's approachable. It's available. I've got it in the United States, which is a big deal.
Yeah, that's actually,
right now. That we're able to get this, to be able to hold this price, that we even have it at all. And it's like I said, there's lots of John Lennon commemoratives. There's one coin.
There's
one coin.
This is it. We've reordered it in the past. We don't know if we can do that again.
Have no idea.
So like final 200 at this point.
And the fact of the matter is, can I get more at some point? Sure. Is it going to be that price? Probably not.
So
that's the issue. I can always get coins. They're collectibles, but it becomes a price issue.
Gotcha. Okay. We got to move on. Hurry up and grab that one. Now, a new today offer. I got a little tease of the interesting facts about the Privy in the Eagle, the Privy of the Star. So tell me about this year, the 2025, specifically with the Eagle, the first of 50,000. There's such a cool story in the gaming world about this, Mike. So break it down for us on this one.
I'm a coin guy, so the gaming stuff is to me secondary, other than I know we got it through the gaming world. So what happens, we have to go back to 2024, okay? We got to go back to 2024. And in 2024, the United States government, late in the year, kind of announced to us out of nowhere that they're doing a privy mark on an American Mint State Silver Eagle. They'd never done that before. Privy mark is just a mark that's put on a coin by a mint to denote time or place or commemorate an event or a thing. I call this the America series that we did. And so they put right below "In God We Trust," they had a little star. That was the Star Privy. It has taken the numismatic world by storm. It is absolutely on fire. The same coin with a Star Privy, the first 50,000 in Mint State 7, you're looking at coins that can sell for as much as $1,200 to $1,400 a coin. They started out at this price. Well, the United States Mint, now fast forward to 2025, just about a week ago, they released a second, and to my knowledge, last privy. They have no idea, they don't necessarily have another privy coming. And so this is the beginning and the completion of what I call the America series, and it's called an Eagle Privy. Now, when they first did it and announced that, I'm going, great, an Eagle Privy on an Eagle coin. I mean, because I'm an old school coin guy, so I assumed you had a kind of a real heraldic eagle, like was on the Type 1 American Silver Eagle, just kind of an eagle sitting, but they didn't do that. The United States Mint knocked it out of the park here. So if we look at this, it's not below the "In God We Trust," it's above it, and it's an eagle in flight. It is spectacular. Wow. It is spectacular. They're only making 500,000 of these coins, making it the rarest Mint State Silver Eagle ever made by the United States Mint. The next rarest is, of course, the Star Privy with the same mintage. And then prior to that, it was the 1996 American Silver Eagle. They made 3.6 million of those. In the same grade in NGC Mint State 70, that's about an $8,000 to $10,000 coin. So, and then
what we have is the first of 50,000?
Is the first 50,000. Now, when they first did that, they did this through this gaming company, okay? And so that's what they did, because the Mint had a kind of directive to bring more young young people into collecting. And so they said, well, let's just do it through a gaming company. And of course, you know, old line numismatists took over immediately and said, well, now we have the rarest American silver eagle. The first time they've ever done a privy on a coin was the Star Privy. This is the second time. They have no plans for any other. The Star Privy is incredible, on fire, has exploded. This is the first, excuse me, of the Eagle Privies that are even in the market, these first 50,000, the same coin.
Wow.
Same holder Star Privy is $1,200 to $1,400. You are in ground floor. Now, I started this morning. I debuted this at 1 a.m.
Okay.
We had 300 coins. I believe we start this show. How much we have?
We have only 52
so now here,
left.
So
51 now.
So this is crazy. So listen to
Okay.
me. So I reviewed the show, so I slept in. You know.
Yeah, sure.
So when I got up at 10:30 this morning and called in, we had 140 coins left. So between 10:30, and I didn't check before coming in studio here, so we sold almost 100 coins on HSN.com in the interim. So I'm doing this, well, you know, we're getting ready to do our show here, and I'm in this thinking, okay, I have 150 coins to sell. Well, now I have 4 dozen. And I can just about tell you I have 4 dozen people on the phone right now to get in on this ground floor opportunity. So because of how popular it was in 1 a.m., I went out into the marketplace looking for additional coins so we could have additional coins for this airing. My opportunity, and I know everybody.
Right.
So over the course of the 10:30 to when I left for the show here at 2 o'clock, I was able to get, let me add it up, 0 additional coins.
Stop it.
So what I have is what I have. Now, will I be able to bring more of these coins in? Absolutely. Will they be $479? Absolutely not. The way I'm looking at the marketplace right now, I'm looking at probably $599.
Wow. Okay, can we
and
tell
I don't
them
think
how?
I can get 300.
I know the lines are busy. I know that you're probably thinking, I got to get it now. If you're thinking,
You
okay,
100% do.
$479.99, okay, it's still a little bit high for me. This is the relationship that we have here with HSN that you really can't find anywhere else. It's our VIP financing. So this is where it drops down to be able to get it home right now. 12 months of interest-free payments that you can lock in right now using VIP financing, using your HSN card. That will drop it down to $39.99. Get it home, it's yours doing
Coffee
that.
a day.
But you can't do that anywhere else.
No place else in the numismatic part. And I mean, I'm not saying, you know, you have to look real hard. No place else can you get 12-month interest-free financing on numismatic products. It doesn't occur. And now on top of this, we have 30-day money-back guarantee. That's always been the case.
Yes.
Even if you don't use VIP financing, you can use a credit card. There's no convenience fee. It's my biggest thing that I hate. You know, and coins that averages 5% convenience fee. We're still going to have split pay on this, so you can still get. And so understand whether you do VIP financing or split pay, understand neither of those is layaway. You get your coin right away.
Exactly.
That's critically important.
And no interest.
No interest for 12 months. I mean, just the math with where interest rates are right now is going to save you about $100 or so on the coin, what you would pay in interest over 12 months. And so you have that opportunity. So the reason we've done that, and the reason I've been here for 25 years, is we make it easier than any other place in the marketplace to build your collection. And because of my buying power and my ability to be first to market in almost anything out there in the numismatic world, we give you an opportunity at my original pricing here. Here's the problem. I mean, you know, I was able to get 300 coins for original pricing. Now I'm forced into the marketplace and I have to pay market prices, which have already just skyrocketed. So the Star Privy started it, and it was kind of ran under the radar for a while, and then over the last 45 days or so, it has just absolutely positively gone insane.
Wow.
The Eagle Privy is going to follow that trajectory, and keep in mind, the United States Mint does not sell these coins directly to the United States public. They only sell them through a series of what are called authorized purchasers. They're APs, they're called.
Do I go online?
There's
like
12,
that?
no. There's 12 people, they're banks basically.
Okay.
And all 12 of these guys get all 500,000 coins.
Okay.
Okay? And then they wholesale them to people like me. Well, the biggest distributor, and they all have kind of different allocations, the biggest distributor of the Eagle Privy is completely and totally, utterly sold out.
Wow.
And it's not officially released. The next 450,000 coins aren't officially released until May 15th. I'm just telling you what the situation is. I'm just telling you what your opportunity is, your one-time opportunity, and nobody makes it easier to put this coin in your collection than here at HSN.
Absolutely. And I mean, we're down to the final 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in this presentation, and this is really your opportunity. Quantity-wise, I don't know if we're going to even make it to the end of the 2 minutes.
Probably
if you're
not.
thinking, I need to scan that QR code right now, I don't want to even use my HSN card, $160 on a one flex payment will get it home today. But if you want to use your HSN card, I say take advantage of the VIP financing. It drops down to $39.99. It's yours. You get it home. And I say check out too, Mike,
well,
because
you have to.
You have to check out.
Understand, this is not something I can redo.
Right.
So if you have it in your cart and you're still shopping, looking at the other coins, if someone else comes up, they can put it in their cart too, and whoever checks out first gets it. So if you're on hsn.com and you have it in your cart, check out, because I can't get more of these.
Okay, and I've learned my lesson. And if he eventually can, it's not going to be $479.99. It's going to be, didn't you say, like well over $5? You don't know.
I think it may be $5.99. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't actually been able to buy any.
Right.
So it's when I buy it, then I can price it. I don't even know the price right now.
Exactly. It's gone.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
It's gone. It's gone. Congratulations.
Now, these are the mid-state 70s. So in coin collecting as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what? Condition.
Condition.
The higher the grade, the more it's worth. These are mid-state 70s. That's perfect.
See, I'm learning so much as we go along.
What I also have, and you can see the difference in terms of value, in terms of grade, the higher the grade, the more it's worth.
Okay.
Now I have first 50,000, which is incredibly important from a collectible and value standpoint. First 50,000, so these first 50,000 were all released through the gaming company.
Okay.
That's why it has this special label.
That's what that means.
First 50,000, okay? But this one is just gem brilliant uncirculated. So now $149.95. So now it's even more approachable for everybody out there, so that you can get the Eagle Privy. Let's get in close on that Privy if we can, if that's possible. I want to show you. I mean, that Eagle in flight, the star, because we have a star Privy that we're going to show you here in just a minute, and you can see the difference. As a matter of fact, I'm going to grab it as the next. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to put this right here.
Okay.
So this was the first time that they did a privy mark on a coin. And they put the star right there. See, right below the In God We Trust, there's the star. This one, we said, why'd you put it down there? You got this big, beautiful field up here. So I guess they figured if they're going to have an eagle, it might as well be flying over a field. That's what we call an unstruck part of a coin, is a field. And so not only that, and I thought they'd have one of these old stodgy eagles. That's just the way the U.S. Mint does things. We don't change things. Instead, we have this fabulous eagle in flight. So we have this flying eagle, which I absolutely, positively love.
So majestic.
and it's only 500,000 coins. I'm pretty sure they are already sold out from all of the distributors. I know the biggest one's completely sold out. I've seen the prices ticking up already. We will have ours at our original issue price because we committed early. Okay, but I've already seen prices ticking up on both star privies, because there's 150 million Americans that are consider themselves to be coin collectors.
Wow.
There's only 500,000 coins, and these are the first 50,000 coins. So do the math on that. So now these first 50,000 coins, they debuted as the star privies, and they're bringing massive premiums in the marketplace of these first 50,000. So the regular coins are crazy.
So there is like a way to know that I have the first of the 50,000.
Yeah, because of this.
That is cool.
It's right on the. It's certified.
That's cool.
So in coin collecting, you understand there's 4 companies that are official certification companies. ICG, NGC, PCGS, and Annex. There's only 4. Those are the 4 officially recognized grading companies, and they grade things for. Where they come from, the grade, the authenticity, everything that matters in coin collecting is what they kind of check those boxes for you. They authenticate it, they verify it, they do all that. And in a world of counterfeits and all this other stuff, it is critically important in collecting to do that. And so these coins, this happens to be NGC, and all of the first 50,000 coins are graded through NGC. All 50,000. They had to deal with NGC, so NGC graded all of the first 50,000 coins. And of course, then the balance of the coins are not due until May 15th, and these are already being sold and resold in the marketplace today. And that eagle privy with that eagle flying over there, that is only the second time in U.S. history, the first one being the star privy. And together, They make the series, what I call the America series. You have a star, you have an eagle.
Right.
If they add one more, there's no plans for it yet. Please, 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 U.S. Mint, I mean, we talk to you all the time, make it be a flag, okay? And then that would be the perfect triumvirate, if you would. As it stands, these are the only two that are scheduled. The star completely sold out, and the eagle completely sold out. And a privy mark is an extra mark that is put on a coin by a mint to denote time or place or commemorate an event. And I guess this is commemorating America. And of course, there's all kinds of things going out there with trade and tariffs and all. I don't understand any of it.
Neither.
But all I know is American eagles are made right here in the United States, by the United States Mint, with silver that's right here in the United States. So that makes it real easy. None of that stuff matters to coins, at least right now.
Yes, yes.
The big thing that matters to coins is with what is happening in the world, gold continues to go crazy. Silver has gone up a bit. There's a thing called the gold-silver ratio. For millennia, it was between 15 and 30 to 1. So 15 ounces of silver to 30 ounces of silver to an ounce of gold. Today, for the very first time, it hit 100 to 1. Silver, that makes silver, in my mind, incredibly, vastly, phenomenally undervalued. Now, that matters a little bit in this coin because there's an ounce of silver in this coin. But what it matters is all of a sudden when silver is difficult to get and the United States Mint can't get silver to make additional silver eagles as we move down the line. So this coin, there is only 50,000 of these, okay, just like this. The regular silver eagle without the little eagle in flight right there, they're going to make 25 million of those this year.
Okay.
And that coin in this, not a 50,000, but in an NGC holder, I'm going to sell for $99.95.
Wow.
This coin is significantly, incredibly, phenomenally rarer. Okay. It is first 50,000. They are long sold out, all spoken for. They're all in the secondary market. I bought a big chunk of these to start with. We've already sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these. I debuted it at 1 a.m. this morning. It will continue to be what everybody is looking for and searching for because it has that unique designation of first 50,000, but it's also the Eagle Privy. Now, from a pure numismatic standpoint, let's say like, okay, I really don't necessarily understand this. They've been making the silver eagle since 1986. President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law in 1985, creating the most popularly collected silver coin in the world today, the American Silver Eagle. And in the interim, the Mint State Silver Eagle has been the backbone of American numismatics and the coin collecting hobby in the bullion world for, you know, almost 40 years now. Okay, almost 40 years now. They have put a privy mark on 2 of those coins. This one and the Star Privy.
Wow.
That's it. The rarest Mint State Silver Eagles they have ever made are this coin and the Star Privy. Okay, that's just the facts. And I mean, it's not just the rarest by a little, it's the rarest almost by an order of magnitude. So the next rarest coin after these are going to be the 1996 American Silver Eagle. They made 3.6 million. In an NGC holder, just like this, you're looking at a coin in gem brilliant uncirculated that's going to be $299, maybe even $399. This coin is literally 10 times rarer. The United States Mint does not sell these to the general public. So you've got to buy them through the system of authorized purchasers. Now, these authorized purchasers for the first 50,000 is this gaming company. Even the big 12 banks and all have no opportunity to get a single solitary one of these coins.
Wow.
So that makes them even rarer, even more valuable, even more highly sought after. And I've got a batch. So, you know, we had the...
but Mike got them.
Yeah, well, we
you.
got a few. I mean, we're
like,
one of the biggest buyers in the industry. I mean, we sell, you know, through all my channels of distribution, well over $150 million worth of coins a year.
Wow.
And so that gives us access to certain parts of the industry, obviously, to be able to do that. And so that gives you, and since you know me and you tune in and watch me here at HSN, you now have access to that as well. And that's what we've been able to bring to you. Now, the Mint State 70 coin, is that sold out or close to sold out that we had? Oh, we sold,
we did sell that one out, yes.
I should have paid attention to that.
Yes.
So that was $479, same exact coin, Mint State 70. So now you have this coin with the Eagle Privy, certified first 50,000, gem uncirculated at $149.95.
That means on a flex payment, you can get this home with the one that just sold out, $50 on a flex payment. That's it. $50 on a flex. You're one of the 50,000 people. You get that marking on. I mean, This is your opportunity. As you've seen in the last, 20 minutes that we've been presenting this, these are flying, so you better get them while you can. You have 30 days. That's another opportunity here at HSN that you just cannot get anywhere. Something extra special we're doing today to take advantage of is that if you sign up for the HSN card, this is your opportunity to take advantage, especially with offers like coin collecting. When you sign up, there's no annual fee, nothing, just perks. But today, we're giving you $40 towards whatever you decide to put in that card. So take advantage of that when you shop in the future. You get extra flex, you get VIP. There's so many opportunities when you have that HSN card to just honestly have more savings. Then we do special events throughout. So this is really the day to do so because we don't always do that $40. It's like $15.
Usually 15.
Yeah, usually 15. 40 is like a rare occasion and we might do it for a day or two. So really a great opportunity. Okay, so what do we got here?
So now we're going back to Star Privy.
Okay.
Okay, because the Eagle, that's all I had for Eagle Privies. The 70s are gone and the gem uncirculars are close to gone.
Back to Star.
So I have to go back to Star. Now, 2 months ago, 30 days ago, I had 12 different Star Privies in Mint State 70.
Okay.
Today I have 1 Star Privy in 70. Every other iteration of the Star Privy Mint State 70, whether it be Annex, NGC, PCGS, or ICG, is completely and totally and utterly sold out. I've got 1 coin left, and we've got, what, 125 or 130 coins?
Jeez.
Yeah, it is all that we have. So this is the Star Privy.
Okay.
And I want to talk about that. So once again, this is the very first coin that they ever put a privy mark on.
Okay.
This is the very first coin that they ever put a privy mark on. Now, there's 2 things that go with this, and I didn't have enough time to talk about the Eagle Privy, and I don't have as much information. Data, let's put it as data.
Okay.
This right here, the Star Privy, as is the Eagle Privy, is made at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, traditionally, the American Silver Eagle is made at the West Point Mint. They're good at it, okay? The Philadelphia Mint is not good at it.
Not their thing.
And so when you go to grade the coins, you don't get as many Mint State 70s. It's what we call conditionally rare because it's made at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, the privy mark is put on after the coin is struck, giving the Philadelphia Mint 2 opportunities for shenanigans. And so because of that, with the Star Privy, it is an exceptionally difficult coin to get in Mint State 70 perfect, which is what drives the price. Now, in addition to this, one of the most popular American sculptors and coin designers is Michael Gayoso. He has individually signed each one of these coins.
Wow.
So when you get this coin, you have his individual hand signature. That's not a reprint. That is his individual signature on that coin. I basically had the entire thing. He did 1,000 coins, and I'm down to now like 130 or 140 of these coins. It is the only Mint State 70 Star Privy that I have in stock. I've tried desperately out there. They don't exist. The boxes of these, which the AP sell to have coins graded, don't exist. As a matter of fact, just today, I had 1 box that I sold to another dealer who was desperate. The price was triple from what I originally paid for it from a premium standpoint. So it is just, and it was only as a favor. I really wanted to keep the box, but I mean, he would really needed it. And, and that's what relationships in the coin business are built on. And so this Star Privy, because of now the additional popularity of the Eagle Privy, the Star Privy is going to be even harder to get and even more desirable, and all that creates in a limited collectability that creates price pressure to the upside.
And because of this price tag, what you can do here as we wrap up and take a break, this is a VIP financing for 12 months, $33.33. You have 30 days. Get it home. Get it home, taking advantage of that with your card. Don't go anywhere. We have much more coming up right after this.
We have a special offer for you. Take 15% off your next single item purchase when you sign up for HSN Text. Plus, stay up to date on the latest promos and events. Love to save? Just text HSN to 70514. Happy shopping.
It's Customer Appreciation Month, and it's all about you. For the entire month of April, we're showing the love to our HSN Card VIPs with exclusive perks like VIP Thursdays. Get a special offer every Thursday in April, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, or VIP financing on so many items. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN Card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details on our exclusive VIP offers. Thank you for being an HSN Card VIP. Perlier is an Italian bath and body company rich in history and tradition. Never far from where it started, Perlier is old world skills mixed with modern day science. Driven by a focus to treat skin with the best ingredients, Perlier continues to develop innovative new lines while staying true to its culture. Discover luxurious bath and body rituals from Italian botanical gardens with Perlier.
There's our Sandra. We want to just thank you to our customers for being so special and for shopping with us. And I know we're talking about coins and collecting this hour, but everyone has been talking about the outfit I'm wearing. So if you're shopping with us and you're wondering if you can get it home, you can. In fact, it's at a customer appreciation price. This is G by Juliana right here. Brand new for spring. The iconic blazer right here is our printed knit blazer. I am wearing it in one of our bright colorways, but we also have a neutral colorway. This is our blue. And I have a taupe for you too. And if you want to match it back and make it a set with the pull-on pants, you can do that. They're nice and slim, and they're also at an appreciation price. So go to hsn.com, search host closet, and you can always find what the hosts are wearing. Now, Mike Mizek is here, our resident in-house numismatist, bringing us the rarest of the rare, the most affordable way, probably attainable way to get these rare coins. This one right here, brand new today. So Mike, I'm gonna let you take over, and then I'll just tell you how easy it is to get home. But I love getting an education lesson.
So here's what happens. So we're talking about the Star Privies. We're talking about the brand new Eagle Privies. The Eagle Privies, I mean, since we're in first 50,000, there's no kind of regular coins available. I have some Star Privy coins that are just Star Privy. So because it's so important numismatically, it's so important from a collector standpoint. And normally, when you have kind of these special edition coins that are made of Philadelphia or San Francisco instead of West Point, you have to have them certified. They have to be in there because it's all based on box numbers and all kinds of crazy stuff, that numismatic stuff that we have with collectors and the mint and everything all gets together. This is easy. It's got a star on it.
Okay.
So we know it's a Star Privy. We know it was made in Philadelphia. We know they made 500,000. We know this is the rarest silver eagle ever made by the United States Mint. Wow. We know that. It is significant. It's important. It's collectible. It's desirable. I've got it in my exclusive Defender holder that I have right here. And I've got it at a price at $79.95 for a Star Privy. 1 ounce pure silver in this. Ooh. So at the base of it, you have got a tremendous intrinsic value. But then on top of that, you have got the rarest. You have got the rarest silver eagle ever made by the United States Mint at an absolutely incredible price. Now, I'm just kind of setting this up. I'm giving you 2 minutes. This is for a single coin. Right. I'm about to offer you a 5-pack and, most importantly, a 10-pack. Wow. This is a coin that's important enough to what we call stack. When I tell you got to stack them, that means that it's a big enough coin, an important enough coin, that you want multiples of these. You want to stack these coins up. Not every coin's like that. Some of them you just need one in your collection, or you need, like, let's say, the 2 mints. This coin is significant. This coin is important. Like I said, I just sold my last box of Star Privies for like a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, just a ridiculous amount of money. I had no desire to sell it. I was forced.
And normally our HSN deal price is $100. Today, though, we're doing an extra special.
Yeah, how about that? So I have the hottest coin in the market today.
Grab that. Okay. You can get it home for $26 and change.
And I discounted it 20%.
Wow.
So how about that?
Okay, so grab that. But now if you want to stack, let's stack.
Let's stack.
Let's stack.
Okay, so we've got this right here. And I'm just go ahead and put this out front.
Okay.
Because we're going to get to that here in a minute. So here's what we've got. We have got now that same coin, okay, that same coin in a 5-pack. So you get to save a couple of dollars a coin.
Per coin, right.
That's the whole point of this. Okay, so you buy one because you need one for your collection. A lot of people are just going to say, I've been collecting American Silver Eagles, so I need the Star Privy for my collection. Okay. It's the rarest Silver Eagle, Mint State Silver Eagle, so I need that for my collection, 100%. So, you know, you get that, you put that in there, and you get that. But this is for people, now you want to start stacking them. Okay, so here's the 5-pack, and I think you save $2.50 per coin to do that. Now, if you want to go even bigger, like I said, I'll give you an opportunity on the 10 here in a minute. You say $5 a coin if you buy the 10-pack. And we'll talk about that because that gets into VIP financing as well. And
So as does this, and I just want to let you know.
And that's what we're giving you the opportunity.
We only have 70 to go around of the 5-pack. So if we've got VIP financing to be able to get that down. On this one, this is going to be $32 in change to take advantage of that. So just wanted to let you know, Mike, go ahead. But just
and still 30-day money, over a quarter pound of silver in here, over a quarter pound of silver in here, and you've got that rarity, that collectability, and that desirability. So I want to go back again. So you have the American Silver Eagle made continuously from 1986, Mint State Silver Eagle from 1986 through 2025. Basically 40 years, you know, contiguously made 40 years here. The single rarest of every one of those coins that has been made for the last near half century is this coin right here. Many of those other coins sell for significantly more than what we're selling this coin for right here. So this is where you get the 5-pack. Now this is where the rubber meets the road, if you will, okay? This is the one that is our most popular because you get to do 10. Now, not everybody's budget do that, which is why I gave you an opportunity on the 5, and some collectors just want 1, so we have 1 and 5, but this is the deal. And this is where VIP financing becomes crucial.
Yeah, we actually can do 18 months on this one. So you use that HSN card, okay? Remember, no annual fee with it. This allows it to drop down with 18 months, correct me if I'm wrong, Rocky, $41.66. Is that correct? For 18, okay. There you go. So you can get it home today for that.
For a coffee a day.
Right, free shipping.
For a coffee a day.
Yes, 30 days you get on this.
That's right, for a coffee a day, you get 10 of these, over a ½ pound of pure silver, the rarest Silver Eagle ever made by the United States Mint. In our Defender holder, comes in the box, just like this. So you've got this great display box, so it's easy to stack, if you will. And so you have this right here, and there's that star privy. That is the thing that everybody in the market is chasing. It's absolutely chasing. Now here's the thing. The vast majority of these have been through 1, 2, 3, 4 different hands. You don't know where they've been. You don't know the provenance. These are from my original coins.
Okay.
These are the coins that I bought from the authorized purchasers who got them from the mint. An unbroken chain of provenance, if you will, basically from the mint right into your hands. Because we actually ship these for HSN. So, you know, so it's like directly to you. In essence, it's as close as you can get to getting them from the United States Mint. In terms of, because you don't know what the coin's done, you don't know what it's gone through. This thing, basically right from the mint to
practically
you.
Untouched.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And so these are all out of original boxes that you have right here, and 10 coins. And then with the VIP finance, have $41 a month. Nobody else, look, nobody else does VIP financing. Nobody.
No, not for
It's just not a thing that people do. And the reason behind that is I mean, you know, who's going to give you an interest-free way to buy silver and collectible coins? I mean, you know, people, it's the #1 question I get from dealers. How do you guys do this? And I go, I don't know, I think it's magic. And so
this is HSN, it's something very special. And then we give you 30 days. So because even if you were gifting this, you have 30 days
to return it if you don't like it. No questions asked.
So that type of feel like risk-free opportunity, you know you're getting this through an authorized, who knows what you're getting out there if you aren't doing your research.
In the world today, I mean, insecurity abounds, if you will. And you have to buy from a place that you trust, that is sound, that is secure, that is trustworthy. I have been at HSN for 25 years. HSN has been here for 50 years. You go out there and search on the intranets, and you find places that have been open for 10 minutes, 10 days. We've been around forever, almost a year. I mean, how do you trust them with your hard-earned money to buy specialty numismatic collectibles that really just aren't available to anybody? Buy from a trusted source. That's what we have here. And then on top of that trust, we give you the opportunity to get this with interest-free financing. Use any credit card you want. You can use FlexPay if you want, if you don't want to use the HSN card. There's no convenience fee required anywhere. And you get the 10-pack of these here down to $74.95 a coin for one of the single most historic coins ever made by the United States Mint. And in terms of quantity, understand these are from my original quantity. So what do I have left on these? Probably 30 or 40 of the 10 packs is all that even remain.
Wow.
I mean, these are not unlimited. These are not unlimited. Critical that you pick up the phone and get the opportunity.
And usually $950. So take advantage of that offer, interest-free, that VIP financing. Do it while we have it, because again, like you said, it's a very rare opportunity. Now we tease this at the top of the show, and here it is. I can't even believe you told me pennies. Like there's just pennies in general.
It's been a staple in this country.
I can't even believe
It's like one of
that.
the first coins that the United States Mint ever made.
It's one of those things that you think, oh, if I got too many pennies,
when they
I throw
first
them
started
out.
making pennies, you know, they were about the size of a $50. Because I
Okay.
mean, copper was, you know,
Right.
was nothing. As a matter of fact, when they started, they made half pennies.
What?
So there was a half, because you know, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, for a penny, you could probably buy a house or something.
Back
So,
in the
I
day,
don't
right?
know. You know,
It went a
that's
lot
not
further.
true. That's not true. But I mean, you
Right.
needed half pennies.
Right.
And so they stopped half pennies eventually in the early 1800s, but continued on with the 1 cent. And most numismatists would shoot me for using the word penny. We don't use that word. It's called cent.
Oh, okay.
It's called a cent.
That's the correct way.
For a hundredth of a dollar.
Gotcha.
For a cent. That's the only coin joke that I know is, how do you know a guy's a coin collector? He calls his wife Penny a cent.
Good one.
Yeah. Oh,
Good
someone
one,
laughed.
Ray.
God bless you.
That's
That's the only time anybody's ever laughed at that joke.
But you know what? They're loving it because already in this presentation, well, from just showing them at the top of the hour, already over 300 are gone.
Well, here's what's happened. Look, I've advocated for the end of the penny and because that's just the colloquial term, so that's why I'm going to use penny. I've advocated for the end of the penny for a decade, at the very least, maybe longer. But it costs a fortune to make pennies. And when they make them, they go out into circulation and people put them in their pocket, they go home and put them in a jar. So the United States government makes over 1 billion pennies a year for what? So that you got a big jar of pennies at the house. They are almost, you know, you always have 2 or 3 or 4 at the end of the day if you pay cash, and they go away. Nobody ever uses penny. They literally give them away at a store. There's a thing that says, take a penny. That's
Save
what they're,
your pennies.
but they cost the United States Mint 7 cents to make, 8 cents to make.
What?
So we lose tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars making Lincoln cents.
I had no idea.
So we had an executive order recently signed, said that's it, okay? No more pennies. And as a matter of fact, I hear they're looking at nickels as well.
Really?
Well, it costs 17 cents to make a nickel.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so it costs 17 cents to make a nickel.
I'm like mind blown right
yeah,
now.
that's right, and they make hundreds of millions of the nickels.
Right.
So already, like the 2024 nickel, which was, they've already kind of started reducing. So the 2024 Denver Mint and nickel, which is nickel, sells for like $40. Because all of a sudden the United States government kind of stopped making them.
Now I'm going to be saving my nickels.
That's right. Look for your nickel. Well,
Save
look for
my
your nickel. Look for
pennies, save my
2024. So just regular Lincoln cents are incredibly collectible. Now let's fast forward to this specific coin. I gave all my regular collectors a chance to get on the phone.
Okay.
Now this is where everybody else gets on the phone. So this is a proof Lincoln cent. Proof Lincoln cents only come from proof sets. Those are made at San Francisco. The regular Mint State Lincoln cents are made at Philadelphia and Denver. So the San Francisco coin is only made in proof sets. Now here's kind of the crazy thing. So this is ostensibly, from what we've heard, this is the last one. This is the last set. Now, if you want proof, proof is by far the rarest. Now here's the twist. Traditionally, the United States government makes a proof set and they make them to what they call to order. So throughout the year, you know, they get the orders and they just make them as they need them. And there's no mintage limit or anything on proof sets. They make them, and they make anywhere between 400,000 or 500,000 up to 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, however many they sell. Because of all the things going on, they put a mintage limit on these proof sets. And you'd think, okay, well, what are they going to make, 1 million? No, they make 400,000. So they make it basically one of the rarest proof sets of the last 50 years.
Right.
And make it the last penny. And all of a sudden, $79.95, that's about the best price on a first day of issue proof perfect penny that you can find anywhere in the marketplace, like NGC, PCGS. And this annex, first day of issue, there's only one place on the whole planet you can buy it, and that's right here at HSN. So I guarantee it's the lowest price. As a matter of fact, I could have done $99.95.
Would it be smart to get a few of these? I mean,
I would stack them.
$26.66 on a flex payment. That's interest-free.
It's the last one.
That's
So
it.
you have to understand, we've been making the Lincoln cent since 1909.
Okay.
We've been making pennies since 1792. Okay?
Okay.
So that denomination is over. So
is it, in
there's no
2025.
more cents, there's no more pennies. And the last of that kind of a thing, literally hundreds of years,
To pass that
literally
down.
hundreds of years of history is ending with this, and there's only 1,225 of these individually numbered, available
Wow.
100% exclusively from us here at HSN. Obviously, there's a wait in the phone room.
Oh,
I don't even know. I didn't even check. I just know
we'll
there
get
is.
an update from Rocky in a second. Yep, there's a wait. So if you want to scan that QR code, what
There you go.
that is there in the bottom of your screen is you pop open your phone, the camera, or your tablet sitting next to you, put it in front, right in front of that little QR code. It's going to take you right there on the website. Get in your cart, check out, because it doesn't reserve your actual penny by keeping it there in the cart. You have to check out, or if somebody else wants it, they're gonna get it. It'll take you right out of your cart. So just check out. And actually, I'm encouraging you, now learning so much about this, I would get a few, because think about passing this down then to your grandkids, and then passing it down. This is the last year. I mean, you think about it. What a way to pass this collection down to your grandkids, or to just say.
And here's the thing, you know, the nickel we're not 100% sure about, because there's
you wanna
an
get in on
executive
that
order
now?
about the penny,
Right,
so
we
we
know
know
that,
that.
right.
I'm guessing the nickel.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
I
guessing
mean,
the nickel.
from your professional expertise, I think I'm going to take your.
I might put a few
I'll
nickels
gamble
away.
on that.
I might put a few nickels away if I were you.
Right.
That you have with that. And the nickel's been going around since, what do we have, 1932 on the nickel.
Okay.
So, you know, these are long-running coins. But the penny has kind of grabbed the whole attention of the nation, if you will. And people are really starting to get a feel for this. And, of course, this is the most popular iteration, the proof coin. Because understand, proof's not a condition, but a method of manufacturing. So
Okay.
proof coins are made differently. They're struck multiple times under higher pressure. It's how you get this mirror finish that you have here.
So beautiful. I'm like, when was
Okay.
my penny ever look
And
like
they
that?
only come, and it's the only way to get an S minted Lincoln cent, only comes in the proof sets. Only comes in the proof sets. And it's the rarest, it's gonna be one of the rarest proof pennies, period, let alone the last one. And now we have it not just in proof, not just the last one, but it's perfect. Remember what we discussed earlier. What's the single most important determining factor of value in coin collecting?
Condition.
Condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. Proof 70 is perfect. Now, if you're just tuning in, you're going, well, what about proof 100? You know, we're coin collectors. We don't do proof 100. Years ago, 50 years ago, a guy who wrote a book about pennies, cents, large cents, decided, Dr. Sheldon, decided that 70 was going to be the grading scale. And we said, cool.
Okay.
So that's what we've used for all these years.
That's it,
That's
right?
it.
Okay.
So 70 is perfect. There's no 71 or 70.1, and so it's denoted by a mint state coin is MS70. This is a proof coin, so it's PR or PF70.
Okay.
Okay, is proof. And then if you have like an enhanced uncirculated, it's EU70. The key is the 70 part.
Okay.
Then additionally to that, we have what's called first day of issue. So when the United States Mint released proof sets, we had to buy those sets on the very first day of issue. So now you have this subset of collectability and desirability in first day of issue. Now Annex, first day of issue, remember it's one of the 4 major grading companies, can only be purchased here at HSN. We have the 100% exclusive on all these. So every single one of all 1,225 of these will be sold here, and they will be sold for $79.95. $79.95. You know, I'm going to grab something here.
Or you could get it home right now for $26.66, because not only the exclusivity here at HSN, but the ability to break up your payments, to have 30 days to, you know, have it home in the comfort of your home. Think about it. If you're gifting it, if you're getting multiples, but $26.66 gets it home right now.
Yeah.
You can't do that anywhere else. Anywhere else.
That's
I mean,
right.
just
So,
think about that.
Go, go, go. I have about a minute or something left.
Go.
I'm gonna go off script here.
Go. Let's do
Rocky.
it. Why not? Let's go.
I got Kennedy $50 from the same set.
Okay.
I have that first day of issue here, exclusive to us. That's the Kennedy $50 from this set. Now,
Wow.
this is where you benefit by listening to me, okay? I am under the impression that they will either change the design or end the Kennedy $50 after next year. And next year they're going to do a dual-dated Kennedy $50 because it is the Quinn Quattricentennial of the United States, 250th anniversary.
Look at this price.
So this is very likely the very last regular issue Kennedy half dollar that we have seen since it was introduced in 1964. It's in its 50th plus year.
That's my mother's birthday.
So there you are, 60th year, sorry.
Wow.
So this could well be the last regular issue Kennedy. I think it could be, and even next year will be considered a design change, so this could be, and like I said, there's no official announcement.
Okay.
I am just saying, based on what I've seen on my 50 years of numismatic experience, and if that was actually the case and we had an executive order ending it, I would put at least a 1 in front of this $79.95. Perfect pair to be able to get. Please pick up that Kenny while we're at it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first time we've aired that.
Yeah, that was it right there.
Only 876 total units to go around.
100% exclusive to us here at HSN.
$26.66 on Flex. One more time with the link.
And where do we stand on that? How many left? Are we down to 600, Rocky?
Yeah, because only
Yeah,
about
just
6, so like
we're about half sold
quantity.
through.
Yep.
I debuted it today. Okay?
Okay, we've got one more item, one more.
Now this is
This is a reorder. Okay, let's move on over. Follow us over really, really quickly. Oh, is this another like stackable? Look at this.
okay. Now
10.
this is a whole different ballgame.
Okay, so teach me.
This is the last of the silver Kennedys.
Wow.
So these they made long before you were born. These are from the 1960s. These were the last coins ever made by the United States Mint that actually had silver in them, intended for circulation. So we have got these. Now here, this is the crazy part and why I saved these, brought these in, gave us some time. I have some quantity on this. I bought these several weeks ago. I bought a large quantity of these, and I bought them in essence for silver, for the silver price, which was a little bit lower.
Okay.
The coins they sent me were brilliant uncirculated coins. I did not change the price based on the condition of the coin. So I'm selling these for $12.99, and there's a story about that too, I'll get to. $12.99 coin, basically the silver value.
Okay.
All, as you can see, gem brilliant uncirculated. I always do this for collectors because they're looking for what's called luster. See what it looks like? The cartwheels that go around that coin look like the cartwheels?
Yeah.
That means that the luster is intact on these coins. And when you have intact luster on these coins, that means that they are original brilliant uncirculated coins, okay?
Gotcha.
So now I have brilliant uncirculated silver Kennedys. Now, if you go to a nationally advertised catalog, in brilliant uncirculated condition, they're $28.50 a piece.
More than double.
So that's $285 value. We're still $129.95. Now, when I bought these, silver had gone up, and more importantly, the premium on any U.S. silver coin had gone up. So I had to raise my price slightly to HSN. HSN, in their infinite wisdom here, kept the price the same for now at $129. We were supposed to go to $139 or even $149.95. HSN, for all I can guarantee is for this airing that we are at $129.95. Now, now we have to put this in, even though I bought these 3 weeks ago, even though we're talking about all that, I have to put it in the today perspective. I mean today.
Right.
And in today's perspective, several things happened. The gold-silver ratio hit 100 to 1. In other words, it's now 100 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. Traditionally, that's 15 to 30 to 1. Let's take the high end of that, 30 to 1. If silver just goes to its normal gold-silver ratio, I would have to sell this for $399.95 just based on the silver pricing. So the gold-silver ratio is at an all-time high, 100 to 1. Silver, I think, as undervalued and underappreciated as it has ever been. Additionally, particularly, these are American coins, U.S. coins made from U.S. silver right here in the United States. Got it? That's important because of the other situations, the tariffs going on that are happening right now. Currently, we get usually most of our gold and silver from Europe, the physical gold and silver, because that's where the big bullion depositories are. There is no gold and silver currently being transferred from Europe to the United States until this gets figured out. So like the biggest bullion seller that I know has no gold.
What?
No gold. It's not a price thing. Because if the tariff, which they believe to be 10%, all of a sudden silver it's like goes up 10% overnight.
yeah.
That's a massive move for silver.
So to be able to grab
So
this
all of a sudden now this is $159, $169, and that's just because, but this is already in the United States. I already own it here. I don't have to worry about that. You're getting American coins that are American silver. So we don't have to worry about all those things, you know, the external things going on out there in the world. So these coins are all from the 1960s. These are the last silver coins ever made by the United States Mint that they put into circulation. Now these happen to be uncirculated coins. Hence the value, hence the collectability, hence why people are buying these, and they are buying multiples. This has been one of the single most popular items that I have sold here over the years and years and years, and I have ranged in price from $129. Actually, I've ranged in price from $79 when I first started here, silver was $3 an ounce.
Wow.
Okay, and then the numismatic value brought it all the way up to $79.95 for 10 coins. I have sold this for as much as $299 when silver hit its all-time high about 12 years ago. So we've been as high as that. So in between, so I am towards the low end of what I have ever sold this for over 25 years.
There's something about timing.
There's something about timing. Right place, right time.
Right place, right time. And right place being HSN, knowing that we're getting the experience from Mike Bizak and his resources and his expertise. And then you're able to get this home for only $43.32 because of the perfect timing that you happen to be watching. And we really, at 4 o'clock Eastern time in the afternoon, have a coin collector show. I mean, everything worked out in the perfect timing. Many of you may be buying multiples, wouldn't you say, at this point? Because you are getting 10. And at this price tag, technically, didn't you say it should be double per each? Even
well, more, actually.
Even more. I mean,
the numismatic value, like I said, nationally advertised catalog that I use on here all the time. They're one of the biggest coin retailers in the United States. $28.50 a piece.
And this drops to what,
$12.99. Right. So less than half.
So you have 30 days. You can get it home right now on a flex payment of $43.32, interest-free for 3 flex payments, 3 months. I mean, this is the opportunity, time and place, because we don't know when it's going to go right back up. And you think of real estate, like same thing. This is the buyer's opportunity.
I mean, silver was up 3% today. So technically,
so if
I was a regular coin dealer, and it was up 2% yesterday. So if I was a regular coin dealer, my price would be up $5. So I would add $7 to the price of this because their price changes every day. We don't do that here at HSN. I bought it at like the 3 week ago price.
And they kept
so
it
you
low.
Get the 3 week ago price. It's going up. Good for you.
You're the
you know
lucky
what I'm
ones.
saying? And plus, you get that numismatic value for no additional cost or charge. You get that numismatic value for no additional cost or charge. Brilliant uncirculated. They're silver. They're American. It's American silver. They're 60 years old, 50 to 60 years old. It is an incredible opportunity. Over the course of the years, I think I might have sold maybe as many as 500,000 of these coins, coin by coin by coin. Some of them I probably sold 3 or 4 or 5 times. You know, people buy them and then, you know, they go into the estates because I've been doing this for, 40 years, 50 years, and then we buy them, So it's crazy that we're able to do that.
What an opportunity. Take advantage of this offer while we have it in stock. We have final 30 seconds here. You're getting all 10. I mean, do you see the luster on that? I mean, I get to see it live and living color.
Right. And this is how they come to you. You get this nice little holder.
Nice.
Yeah. You get this nice little thing right here. So we go just like that.
What was it, 1960?
60, yeah, 1960s.
My mom was born in 1964.
60s, there you go. There you go.
Look at that.
Isn't that fantastic?
Hurry up. $43
we're going to
and
take
change.
this all the way to the end of the hour.
Okay, we're going to mix it up a little bit.
But we're not. We're going to go back to those Kennedy half dollars I showed you.
Okay.
Because remember, I just sold these for about 1 minute. We sold 200. So we're 25, almost 30% sold through the entire edition in 1 minute.
We need to hurry then.
Okay.
2 minute clock on this
2 minute
one.
clock.
2 minutes. Here we go.
So what I alluded to, and understand, this is speculation on my part, but it's informed speculation. Okay, I've been doing this a very long time. I can see the signals. I can see what's happening. I can see the writing on the wall.
Right.
We're in the 60th year of the Kennedy half dollar. And it's exactly the same as it was when it was first made in 1964. Same design, same thing. Jackie Kennedy picked the portrait. This was from his presidential medallion, and this is just the presidential seal because his assassination November 22nd, 1963. They rushed to memorialize a great American. And so they made the Kennedy half dollar, and it's not like it is today. They had to have sculptures and dies and mints, and so they did this, and it's been unchanged since 1964. Well, I am under the impression, from what I've seen, I have no direct knowledge of this, that they will be changing the Kennedy half. And certainly next year it will be different, because it'll be dual dated at the very least. At the very least, it'll be dual dated because it's the 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 Quinn Quadricentennial.
Right.
So it's the 250th anniversary. The United States Mint is going to dual date a bunch of coins. So it's going to be 1776, 2026 that we're going to have. So that's going to change. But I think there's going to be a complete and total design change of the Kennedy half dollar. So this is I think, quite likely the very last Kennedy half dollar of this design that the United States Mint is going to make. You are in under the radar. If I knew that for sure, I'd be $179.95. It's the proof Kennedy. Same thing went with the Lincoln cents. There's only 400,000 proof sets that are ever going to be done. But first day of issue annex, that's it.
We have only 800. Well, we started with only 876 of these.
Right, 876 started with. We're in the 500s right now.
This is
and we have sold this for a sum total of 3 minutes.
Right.
Sum total of 3
This is the final 30 seconds.
minutes. Final 30 seconds. So you bought the last Lincoln cent. You buy the last of the design change Kennedy. In my opinion, once again, right here, as soon as we get confirmation, you can double the price on this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right now you can get it home for $26.66.
So it's first day of issue, 100% exclusive to us here at HSN that you see right here. I got the regular price that I always charge on this, $79.95. Even though I think, I have special information, same exact price. Get in now. Again, stack these as well.
Look how gorgeous that is. And I just can't even believe it. Limited edition, $26.66 to grab this and get it home right now. How fun has this been?
Quick hour, wasn't it?
A really quick hour. Really impressive. I got a great education lesson. Mike, it's been an honor to work with you. I'm so happy for you at home grabbing these collectibles. Very special. We're going to toss it on over. We're going to go outdoors with Debbie D for some leaf and petal. So happy shopping to you. Thanks for shopping with us.